Hey, what's up, everybody? BDO44 coming at you with another video. All right, so it's halftime of the preseason game in Sacramento. Lakers down 65-44. It isn't pretty. Got to give credit to the Sacramento King defense. They are forcing the issue like crazy, putting a body on everybody, physical, rebounding. They're not giving up nothing. They're just physical as all heck. And I told you guys their new nickname is the Sacramento Thieves because they are going to get out in the passing lanes and break up your offense and get out in the fast break. They're going to uh, individually have players that force the issue on ball. So they were seeing a lot of that tonight. Now I didn't see Harrison Barnes. I mean, excuse me, his doppelganger, uh, Murray is not out there, but they still have so much going on. Opala's playing well. Their bigs, Lynn is playing well. Holmes playing well. De'Aaron Fox is just giving them 14 points, handing it to us. And you just see a lot, man. Davis is shooting very well for their team. Us, on the other hand, Bron's got a nice rhythm going with his fadeaway jump shot. We tried Russell Westbrook off the bench as we intended to. He went down with a hamstring injury, allegedly. I'm going to say he's just frustrated and it's not going to work. I saw him. That's what it looked like to me, man. I don't know if they're. I don't want to be the guy that says, no, he's faking the injury. But I don't think there's an injury. I do believe that what we saw was him try to come into the game with the second unit, and it completely failed, like we know it's going to. And he walked off into the locker room. Somebody tried to say something to him. He waved him off and went to go tend to the injury. I just feel like I told you guys, he's dealing with a lot right now. His path is a bit different than ours going forward, and he's got a lot he has to deal with. You know what I mean? I don't think this is going to work coming off the bench. I don't think it works starting lineup. None of it works because he's not supposed to be on this team in terms of the build of the squad. And real basketball mind's already aware of this. He's a real basketball mind, so I know he's frustrated with it. And that's just what it is. He doesn't fit on this team. He shouldn't be here. We got to send him home, and we got to stop this charade because it's bad for the chemistry. I think that's also part of the problem right now. I personally think the Los Angeles Lakers are a distracted basketball team. I think they're distracted by the energy of this situation. Even if Russell Westbrook's trying his best to be a exemplary pro, and even if all this stuff isn't as it seems, the energy of it, I think, is a distraction. I think it's catering to why we're seeing guys not play well. Guys are doing their best out there, but it just seems like nothing is manifesting. One thing that I'm noticing is that our coach is really, really leaning on our bigs. He's trying to showcase our bigs, run a lot of pick and rolls. It seems like we're trying to score a certain way, and the Sacramento Kings are on top of it. Any pick and roll type of situation we're running, they're just making sure they're doing exactly what they need to do to keep bodies on us at all times. Um, ESPN has made it so that I can't see the stats right now. I'm sure if you guys are checking the stats too, you're probably not having any luck. So it's a lot that I would love to be able to tell you guys about our shooting percentages and how we're doing with turnovers, stuff like that. Yahoo doesn't break those type of things down very well. But I did see it said we had 3 turnovers as a team. I'm not sure if that's accurate. So it's, yeah, kind of going in blind. But to my eyesight, it just seemed like we were turning the ball over, bricking shots, forcing it, and then on the other end, defensively, there's just nothing manifesting for us. We're fouling and getting scored on very easily. Malik Monk is shooting the ball very well. He just got into it with Juan Toscano Anderson. Juan seems to be getting a little frustrated out there, so I'm getting into it with the refs as well. We need to be aware of the rule change that just took place. If you're going to be jarring at a referee and it's not a dead ball situation, they can call delay of game and then go forward with other type of reprimands like that. So there's more language to understand about the rule change, but it's going to be effective very soon. It's the Draymond rule specifically, from what I understand. They just don't want him dealing with that nonsense in it. In terms of jarring at refs and things of that nature. So it's going to be more or less, from what I understand, focused on that type of thing. But we need to be aware, jarring of the ref and all that kind of stuff. You better be careful. It's not what it used to be. Um, so there's an emphasis on these bigs. As I said, we're leaning on our bigs. Damian Jones got hurt on a play as well. So we got to be careful. I think he left Damian out there a little too long. Just a little too much him out there. Saw, Thomas Bryant step in. He too got a little banged up on our last play I just saw. So we need to be very careful. Our bigs are getting banged up. No AD tonight, which is the emphasis on why bigs are being played so hard. I think we want to kind of see what they can do. You know what I mean? See who has good synergy with Braun. We're doing a lot of things that have him darting the ball into the paint to the bigs and stuff like that, and the ball is being tipped and things like that. So, we're just, as I said, trying to score a specific way. It's not a whole lot of variety going on out there. It's just us trying to force the issue. And it's ugly. Sacramento's doing a great job defending it, and we're getting blown out because of it. So that's just what I see out there. No Dennis Schroeder. He's not out there. Of course, Troy Brown's still out. No Walker. So we're very much undermanned, and I think we missed that dynamic with Walker. Now, I did see Kendrick Nunn step in, hit a couple shots here and there, also airballed a three. So that was interesting. Saw Austin Reeves playing very well. His three-point ball is falling. I think we need to lean on him a little more in this quarter coming up. More Winyan Gabriel. I think he did some good things in the first half we saw as well. So, I just want to see Darvin Ham kind of go into his bag and kind of reach in there for a variety of different players as the season progresses, and not really lean on certain things like we're seeing in the preseason. I don't know if that's what he intends to do. All we can really go by is what we've seen just thus far, and I just think over the last couple games, the emphasis is kind of being on letting guys stay out there a little longer than maybe you would want to see them stay on the floor. So, that's just it. Hopefully we can get those guys into some type of rotation that makes sense very soon. And these are the games that have to be sacrificed in order for us to figure that out. So that's what it is, man. Hopefully we get a better second half than we got out of the first. Hopefully cooler heads will prevail, and we can kind of adjust to the physicality that the Sacramento Kings are throwing at us. So that's pretty much what I got, man. BDL 44. I'll see you guys after the game. Peace.